Hey, everyone. I've been thinking a lot about this moment, deciding to share my thoughts out loud, but in a way that feels right for me. As an introvert, putting myself out there has never come naturally. The idea of sitting in front of a camera, trying to present myself a certain way, it honestly feels a bit overwhelming. It's like there's this pressure to get it just right, to smile the right way, look confident, make sure every word comes out perfectly. And for me, that kind of pressure can be really intimidating. So instead, I've decided to try something different. I want to share my thoughts without facing the camera, just speaking, just letting my mind wander, and letting you hear what's on my heart. No need for me to be in front of the camera, no need to worry about how I look or if I'm saying things perfectly. It's just about my voice, my words, and whatever is on my mind in that moment. One thing that has been on my heart to share is my thoughts about the Bible scriptures I read every day. They've become such an important part of my life, and I find that there's always something in those verses that speaks to me deeply. Sometimes I read a passage and it's like it was written just for me, for what I'm going through in that moment. Other times it challenges me or opens my eyes to something new. I want to talk about these moments, share the essence of those scriptures, and how they impact me personally, how they become a blessing for me, day by day. I think for a long time I held back from doing this because I thought that if I wasn't showing my face, if I wasn't being super expressive on camera, then maybe it wouldn't be enough. Maybe it wouldn't be what people wanted to see or hear. But then I realized, what if it's not about trying to be what I think I'm supposed to be, but just about being myself? What if it's okay to show up in a way that feels comfortable, a way that's true to who I am? This feels more authentic to me, being able to just talk without the distractions of wondering if I look awkward or if I'm saying the right thing. I think that's one of the hardest things about being an introvert. So many thoughts and feelings are inside, but expressing them in a way that feels natural can be such a challenge. It's like there's this barrier between the inside world and the outside world, but I'm ready to start breaking down that barrier little by little. I know that speaking up like this might not be smooth all the time. I might stumble over my words or pause for a bit too long, and you might hear some uncertainty in my voice. Maybe that's just part of this journey, part of figuring out how to share myself in a way that feels real. But I think that's okay. I think it's okay to show the process, to let this be a space where I can just be without worrying about getting it perfectly right. From now on, I want to commit to this. To just being here, sharing what I think and what I feel, even if I'm not always sure how it's going to come out. It's kind of like opening a door that's been closed for a long time and letting whatever's inside finally have the space to breathe. It's new, it's a little scary, but it's also kind of exciting. I think there's something freeing about it, about not having to put on a certain face or pretend to be more outgoing than I really am. And I want to let those scriptures guide me through this journey too. I hope that by sharing how certain Bible verses have spoken to me, how they've given me strength or comfort or a new perspective, I can pass on a bit of that blessing to whoever is listening. Even if just one person finds something meaningful in those reflections, then I think it's worth it. So if you're here and listening, thank you. Thanks for giving me the space to just talk, to be honest, and to show up as myself, even if it's in a different way. I hope that through these words you can feel a bit of what I'm feeling too. Maybe you'll find something in my thoughts that resonates with you, or maybe it'll just be a reminder that it's okay to find your own way of expressing yourself. I don't know exactly where this will lead or what I'll talk about each time, but I'm ready to find out. I'm ready to just let my voice be heard in whatever way feels right. So here's to this new beginning. No face to camera, no script, just me, my thoughts, and sharing the blessings I find in the scriptures. Let's see where this journey takes us, and I hope you'll be here with me along the way.